Hi guys, welcome to Rubik's Cube 87, and today I'll be teaching you how to solve 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Alright, first thing you need to know about solving the 3x3 Rubik's Cube is the notation of it. So, for the top face, the notation is U for a clockwise turn. That's for a 90 degrees clockwise turn, it's called U. For a 90 degrees anti-clockwise turn, it's UI. For a 180 degrees turn, it's U2 or UU. R is the same thing. R for a 90 degrees clockwise move, RI for 90 degrees anti-clockwise move, and RR or R2 for a 180 degree move. Right, and that goes for all the other faces. So, I'll teach you the beginner's method of solving this cube. So after I muck it up, I'll teach you the first step. Alright, cube's mucked up. First step is we need to make a white cross. Right, you can do it on any face. I just prefer to use white. Okay, so what we have to do is you have to find an edge piece that has white on it. I found white and red, so what you need to do, you need to line up with white, which is good because it already is. Now there's red here, this needs to be aligned with the red centerpiece here. So what we do, all we need to do is just move this top face over to the red. Okay? So we've got white here, red here. Next we need to find another one. We found blue here. Blue and white. So what we need to do now, since we've got the blue joined with blue here, what we need to do is just move it up 180 degrees, and now we've got white here and blue here. Right. So, next one, green and white. If we move green and white piece under the green here, you'll see that white is adjoined to green. So if we move that up, we'll have green and white adjoining. So we don't want that. To fix it, you put it on the bottom here, move it up, move this face up one, move this face up one, and sorry, before you do that, move this face one, move this face up, and move this face back. You'll see that red here and blue here are still in their positions, but now we've entered green as proper position as well. Now, white is joined with orange here, so we do the same thing as we did for green. Move orange face up, move this face back, move this face up, and then move it back. As you can see, we have correctly aligned all the white edge pieces. Red, green, orange, and blue. Alright, so that's our first step done. Next step is to put all the white corners in. We need to find a corner that has white on it, such as this. White, orange, blue. What you need to do, you need to put the corner between blue and orange, because those are the other two colours, and you need to put it below white. Since the corner is here, so got the corner in its right position, the algorithm to put it up here is RI, DI, RD. Since it's in its correct position, it's just not oriented correctly. So we need to repeat that algorithm until the white goes on top. So we do RI, DI, RD, RI, DI, RD, RI, DI, RD, RI, DI, RD. Right, that's pretty straightforward. We have now got the corner in its correct position and its correct orientation. Let's find another one. White, red and blue. Put it between the red and blue, under white. Do the same thing. RD. Only needed one move, which is good. We now entered it in its correct position. Alright. This one, white, red and green. Put it between the red and green, under white, which is the same thing. See, we entered it again, and I'll just skip through this last one. See, we've now finished the white layer. Hope that wasn't too fast for you guys. Alright. Next step, we've got to enter our middle layer edges. So, these ones. Now, these edges will not have yellow on them because yellow is our top face here. Right. So, let's find an edge piece on the top face that doesn't have yellow on it. We have orange and blue here. So what you need to do, since orange is on the top here, you join blue with blue like this. Now, since where the piece needs to go is to its immediate left here, this piece here, and first thing we need to do is we just need to do the algorithm to put it in there. So the algorithm to put it into its immediate left is QiYi, Li, U, L, U, F, QiYi, Fi. As you can see, we've now entered it in here. Let's find another one. Good, we have green and red. You can see red's already lined up. That's good. And so you have green on top, which means it needs to go here. Now, as you can see, it's not to the left this time, it's to the right. So the immediate right algorithm is U, R, QiYi, Ri, QiYi, Fi, U, F. Right, as you can see, we've entered another one. Now that you know both algorithms, I'm just going to speed through this part. Now, if by some chance you have an inverted piece, so let's say this piece here was inverted. So I'll just enter it inverted just so you can see what it looks like. Let's just say you already had a piece like that. Alright, what you do is you get a yellow piece using those algorithms, and you enter the yellow piece using that algorithm. Right? Now, you have managed to pop out this piece so you can enter it in its correct alignment, like so. Alright, that's pretty straightforward. Now, our next step, since we've done our first two layers, is to get a yellow cross on the top. Same as the white cross, except yellow. So, to get the yellow cross, you should have one of three states. The first state is a backwards L, like I have here, with two edge pieces adjoining to the centerpiece, like so. The next state is you have a horizontal line, like one here and one here, adjoining to the centerpiece. If you don't have either of those states, we'll just assume that the third state is just the centerpiece. Since I have a backwards L, the algorithm to put it into a cross is F, U, R, QiYi, Ri, Fi. As you can see, we now have a yellow cross. If by some chance you had a horizontal line, the algorithm is F, R, U, Ri, QiYi, Fi. If you didn't have either of those states and you just had the yellow centerpiece, you do one of those algorithms. It should come up with either a backwards L or a horizontal line, and then you just do the algorithm that corresponds to one of those states. Now, as you can see, we now have our cross. The next step is to do our corners. As you can see, we already have two corners here. We don't want two, we just want one. So to get it into one corner, what you do is, since we have two corners, you have to get a yellow colour in the top left centre of your front face, like here. Already have that, which is good. The algorithm is R, U, R, I, U, R, U, U, R, I. As you can see, we now only have one corner, which is good. When you have one corner, you hold it in the bottom left of your top face, like this. Then you do R, U, R, I, U, R, U, U, R, I. It's the same algorithm. When we have one corner again, we just pop it in there. And then we do the same thing. R, U, R, I, U, R, U, U, R, I. As you can see, we have now entered we now complete our yellow face. Now, if by some chance you had no corners on top, what you would do is you would find a yellow piece that's not on top, such as here, and you would put it in the top right corner of your left face, like so. Then what you do is just do R, U, R, I, U, R, U, R, I, and then you just do the same thing until you get your yellow face solved. Now, we seem to have skipped a step here, so I'll try and go back to that step so I can show you how to do it. Right, so I've managed to go back a step. What we do is you see we have 2 correct corners here. Right, so you hold your 2 correct corners at the back. Right. Now to switch these two and put these corners in their correct positions, you do this. RI, F, RI, BB, R, FI, RI, BB, RR, UI. Now if you had corners that were correct but they were diagonally opposite each other, you just do that algorithm once. You should have then you should have 2 correct corners, then you hold them at the back and just do the same thing. Now you should have all your pieces correct except for 3 or 4 edge pieces. I have 3, which is good. If you had, I'll show you what happens if you have 4 later, but I'll just show you 3 for now. Now, if you have 3 pieces, this is what you do. You either have the pieces that need to go anti-clockwise, like I do, so green needs to go here, orange needs to go here, and so on, or you have pieces that need to go clockwise. Show you what you do when you have anti-clockwise pieces. You do F2, UI, LI, so L, RI, FF, LIR, UI, FF. And as you can see, you'll have completed it. Now, if you had the clockwise pieces, like I now do, so you'll have clockwise pieces now. Right? You'll see that the red needs to go here, orange needs to go here, and so forth. So to fix it, you do FF, U, L, RI, FF, LI, R, U, FF, and you'll fix it. Now if you have 4, you just do one of those algorithms, and then you should have 1 correct edge piece. You hold the correct edge piece at the back, and then you just do either the anti-clockwise or the clockwise one, depending on what permutation you've got. Alright, so after you've done that, you should have solved the Rubik's Cube, and thanks guys so much for watching. I hope this video was very beneficial and educational for all of you. Alright, thank you, and I'll see you next video.